それぐらいめっちゃ受けてました、中学。
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another video. First of all, anybody out there that's also 22 years old like me still eating a Nutella sandwich? Like, I can't be the only one that does this. I've gone all out for breakfast before. Like, I've made omelets at one point, I've made blueberry yogurts at one point. But for some reason, I always come back to the old reliable, the simple yet delicious Nutella sandwich. I'll usually rotate back and forth between a Nutella sandwich and a PB&J sandwich. PB&J sandwich low-key is kind of complicated though, because like you would have to get each jar individually and they don't always come in the same size. Sometimes what'll happen is I'll run out of jelly but then still have peanut butter left. So then now I have to go to the grocery store to get another jar of jelly. But then now once I finish the peanut butter, there'll be extra jelly. It's never balanced, you know? But not with Nutella. This thing is easy to make. I barely have to do any work really. And it's good. What more can you ask for? Anyways, this morning I was just studying some Japanese. Let me show you guys what I do actually. I'll usually watch some type of Japanese videos, search up the words that I don't know, and then just save all the words in this flashcard set. Every week I make a new flashcard set. So for example, if you see here, these are all the flashcard sets that I've made so far. I probably average anywhere from 250 to 350 vocabulary words per week. My goal every day is to basically watch at least 15 minutes of Japanese videos. I'll usually separate them though to like 3 sessions. So like just now, I watched like 5 minutes of Japanese videos. In the afternoon, I'll probably watch another 5, and then in the late afternoon, another 5 minutes. That's probably the best way to do something that's considerably difficult, especially when it comes to learning a new language, is you want to gradually do it without overdoing it. Otherwise, if I were to watch like an hour Japanese video every single time that I study, I probably get burned out really quickly. 日本語を勉強してるの始めた以来、結構ハマったんでいう。まあもちろんもともと難しいやけど、どんどん勉強していって安いなりました。たまに日本語を学んだらしんどくて、もはや迷惑してない。結局上手になると思って自分で精一杯で誇れる。うんざりまで頑張って続けてます。確かに。I'm gonna finish my breakfast, wash the dishes, and then after that I have somewhere that I want to go today. So let's have a great day. What a vibe. I can't get over how pretty the houses are in the distance with the ships passing by. It's so beautiful. It reminds me of Maine for some reason. Like that's the vibe that this place is giving me right now. There's so much activity going on. You got people sailing, you got a port to the right, like you got some helicopters to the left front. And then if you look over here, a bunch of geese just strolling around. Now that I think about it, Baltimore is actually such a great place geographically speaking, because you can pretty much get to any major city in the East Coast without having to drive for too long. Let's say you want to drive to New York, it'll probably take like maximum 3 to 4 hours. You can go down south to Washington, D.C. You can even go northwest to any city in Pennsylvania, like Pittsburgh, for example. Pretty much wherever you want to go, it's only a few hours drive away, which is ideal. I hope y'all don't get tired of the waters. because I feel like I'm gonna be here or somewhere near the waters very often. I'm not gonna lie, I almost didn't want to leave the house today because last night I was so scared. It was like flashing constantly outside the windows. It was like pouring rain, the lightning was so loud. I couldn't even focus because like in my peripherals, I can see the flashes from the windows. The weather fluctuates so much that you can't even predict it. 1 hour it's raining, and then you go back to the house, all of a sudden you look out the windows, somehow it's sunny again. I wouldn't even be surprised if I go home today and then it starts pouring rain. Okay, so for lunch, I was craving pho, right? As one does. So then I went to this pho restaurant in Towson, which is like a little bit north of Baltimore. Tell me why I walk up to the store. This is the name of the store right here. I'm not even gonna say it. It's just exactly this name. Safe to say you can get pretty creative with some of these pho restaurant names. So then I walk into the store to ask for the menu, right? I knew I wanted the signature bowl with everything in it. And then I look at the menu. Why is this the name of the bowl? It's even crazier than the name of the store. I was dying inside. I had to lock in so bad just to prevent myself from actually like laughing while I order it. I didn't even have the courage to say the name of this bowl right here. I was just like, oh, so is this the one with everything in it? Okay, let me get this one. Could you imagine going to a pho restaurant and then just asking, oh, can I get one of these, but actually saying the name? And then when I was waiting for the food to get ready, I was just there by myself, just laughing. Let's try it to see if this bowl is actually good. This is basically with everything in it. Let me add some sriracha real quick though. You know how I like my pho. I like it with a lot of sriracha. Okay, I'm actually starving right now. The portion is actually fairly generous, I would say. Let's try it. Very good. Definitely has the taste of a traditional pho restaurant. Let's try the protein though. So far out of everything that I've eaten, I would say pho is definitely my top 5 most favorite foods of all time. Hands down. I would say number 1 is obviously Taiwanese food because duh, I'm Taiwanese. And then after that, this is in no particular order. Chicken sandwich, ramen, Thai food, and then pho. I probably also put Jamaican food in there as well. I haven't had a bad Jamaican dish. That's out of all the things that I've eaten so far. I haven't tried things like Filipino food. It's just hard to find those restaurants in the East Coast, I would say. Like you gotta really like look on the maps to be able to find them because a lot of them are just local, you know what I mean? Now, if you know, this wouldn't be a complete meal without this right here. I got boba again. Well, this is not boba. This is milk tea with aloe vera, but I can't help it. I had to get it. Every time I go outside to eat, I have to get boba afterwards. It's almost like it's part of the meal. It doesn't matter how full I get, I will always have a different stomach for boba, or at least milk tea. Let's try this. I got this from a place called Cha Time. It's the Earl Grey milk tea with aloe vera. The smell of the Earl Grey is so pungent that it goes from your mouth all the way to your nose. Like you can smell it while you drink it. W meal right here. I'm sorry, I probably should have gave y'all a warning before I started eating, just so that y'all don't get hungry. But yeah, just know I'm eating good. I used to drink boba all the time, but after a while, like I got kind of tired of the chewy texture. So now instead I get the aloe vera, which is actually a healthier alternative. And I would say the texture is much better. Like you don't get tired of it. I don't know why I'm clapping. This whole meal is a 10 out of 10, just based off of the name of the store and the name of this dish. I still can't get over that, the fact that they named it that. Anyways,